to get back on here and talk to you for a little bit. You know, they got everybody all in a little uproar because the uncertainty out there in the world got to scare you, gonna get that fear in you. Well, don't worry about it. First thing is God's people, they got nothing to fear. There's no scared. They're not scared. They don't run around all worried about everything. They trust in God. God will open the door. He'll close the door. He'll make a way. He'll make a path. He'll take care of you. Most of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because you've recognized the things God has done in your life and for you and other people. You know, they got you believing, by God, we're going to get nuked. Oh, God, watch out. Man, the nukes are going to fly. Better just give up. Nothing you can do. Well, the only little son of a bitch you got to worry about that little North Korean crazy little bastard. He can't wait to push a button. But he's got Russia and China and those guys holding him back until they give him the okay. I think your biggest threat is all these immigrants and cells and stuff that have been coming through the southern border because of that person that shall not be named. That's quote in charge. Well, all these cells and stuff that have come into this country, well, you don't think they don't coordinate? They haven't thought about or coordinating to take out your power grid. If they did that, everything would just shut down. Yeah, everything. Just think about it. And the support and supplies and stuff for your men and women that are overseas right now, that would dwindle up too real quick. Something like that happens, who do you attack? You don't know. It's kind of like 9/11. You don't know. There's no one country, that specifically did something. You're assuming these people are that, and you're trying to put the pieces together. If China, Russia, or somebody was actually sending nukes over at us and going to blow us up, we'd know exactly who to strike, and we'd strike them, and they'd go back to the Stone Age too. So they'd rather just put us into the Stone Age, and they could carry on. They put us back in the Stone Age, you're going to have a whole bunch of people out there. It won't be a civil war, it'll be a war of survival. And we'll just tear ourselves apart. Not looking at it as they actually did us a favor, but that's a matter of opinion. All I'm getting at is don't worry about it, Shit hits the fan. Hunker down. Take care of your own. I don't think the computer likes it out here in the shop. I think it's 25 out. Thank God you can hear a bit of sleet hitting the building out there. Yep. 70 degrees is a little warm. 35 below is a little cool. Everything in between that's just fine. So anyhow, figured I'd get on here and ramble on like that for a minute or two. So, let you know everything's good here. Hopefully everything's good for you too. Hopefully you'll weather the storm. You know, the devil, he doesn't like anybody. He wants us all dead, even his own. He feeds on us. I don't care if you got all the money in the world, he still hates you. The difference is the person that got all the money in the world, he doesn't thank God. He doesn't get up in the morning and say, thanks, God. He doesn't pray for wisdom or for forgiveness or anything, because why? Look around. He's got everything he ever wants. He's got his yachts. He's got his planes and his properties and everything else. I mean, people waiting on him hand and foot. What's he got to be thankful for? You don't thank anybody for that. On the other hand, the person that doesn't have that is poor. You can say poor if you want. Or doesn't have a lot of money. They're thankful. They get up in the morning and they thank God for what they got. May not be much, but they're thankful for it. And to them, they're rich. As it should be. So if you're sitting out there and you're wondering, man, why I can't, lose my job, can't pay my bills, whatever, God will open up a door for you. I watched a black guy there on YouTube, and he gets it. Like I've said in previous videos, it's community. And he was like, you buy some land as a group, you build the big house for the parents or whatever, where everybody can eat and gather and stuff, and everybody has these little houses on the property, and y'all work together. Y'all take the bills, consolidate them. It just basically comes down to many hands make light work. And that's what he's basically saying. People wake up. Many hands. Maybe it's time some of you forgave your parents, kids, whatever. Got back together. Maybe I'll move into a house together. Many hands make light work. Your chances of survival are a lot better. This isn't going to get better. It's just going to keep getting worse. Inflation is going to keep going up and up and up. I don't care how many millions you got, you're going to lose it all. That's the design. That's their plan. And to minimize, just have the bare minimum people here to keep things running for them. Whatever that number they have figured, I don't know. But basically what I'm saying is most of the people in the world, they want dead. They don't want you here. I don't know who the hell, they think they have the right to do that. They don't have the right to do shit. They just claim they have the right. They walked in and said, I'm claiming that right. And you go along with it instead of telling them to go fuck themselves. But that's the arrogance of the devil. And of course they'll turn around and try to make an example out of you. But a lot of people are smart. They sit back and they see what's going on, but they don't want to be made an example of. Well, they made an example of Jesus, didn't they? Didn't work out too well for him, did it? So, let them try to make an example out of you. They will be your footstool. So don't worry about it. they can only kill you once. You got to fear the one that can kill your soul. So, folks, with that doom and gloom, probably made your day. Y'all have a good one. And I hope your life is good and you're happy. Hopefully, y'all in good health. Be thankful for what you got and cherish it. We're all living just a fraction of a second away from total catastrophe. All of us. You could have a stroke, a heart attack. All kinds of things can happen to you in a fraction of a second and change your whole life. So we're all living just a fraction of a second away from total catastrophe. But at least if you are, God will take care of you. Y'all take care.